Stop being the person who thinks the sanctity of Arabic is just about avoiding loanwords. That simplistic view fundamentally misunderstands the classical Ajamiya controversy. The debate isn't whether a root word existed elsewhere. The conflict is theological. Did the language of revelation, the wahyu, adopt human terminology, or did it purify and stamp every utterance with an intrinsic divine origin? This question challenged the greatest minds from Al-Shafi to Al-Suyuti. Stop being someone who treats this essential linguistic scholarship as a footnote. Be the intellectual who understands that linguistic precision is the bedrock of theological integrity. This transformation is crucial.
When you grasp the nuanced scholarly consensus that while roots may have entered, the Quranic usage renders them irrevocably Arabic, you stop worrying about etymology. You start appreciating the profound depth of the divine choice. You move from confusion to absolute clarity regarding the language of the revelation. This is how you truly honor the purity of the text.
Stop being the believer who panics every time a skeptic claims a word in the Quran is foreign or ajami. That fear comes from an incomplete understanding of classical Islamic linguistics. The debate over ajamiya is not a threat. It is a testament to the rigor of early scholarship. The conflict arose precisely because the ulama sought to protect the unique, inimitable nature of the Quranic text, ijaz. They weren't arguing about dictionary entries. They were defining the boundaries of divine speech. Stop being the one who retreats when faced with linguistic challenges. Be the confident defender of the wahyu. Be the person who knows the clarification. Even if a word root originated outside the Hijaz, its integration, purification, and use by the Quran transforms it.
It becomes fully Arabic by the act of divine usage. This shift in identity moves you from defensive anxiety to intellectual certainty. You gain the power to explain that the Quran does not borrow, it sanctifies. Understand this, and you gain an unshakable confidence in the textual tradition.
You are currently a reader who believes the controversy over Ajamiya is merely an academic footnote, a dry debate about historical semantics. That identity limits your appreciation of the Quran's miracle. The conflict inherent in this debate is foundational. If the Quran contained truly foreign words untouched by Arabic linguistic rules, it would fundamentally challenge the doctrine of ijaz, the inimitability of the Quran's style and language. The stakes are immensely high. Stop being the passive recipient of simplified religious history. Transform into the critical scholar who understands that the ulama's consensus was a theological safeguard. They clarified that the language of revelation operates under its own rules, absorbing and fully Arabicizing any roots it uses.
This transformation gives you the intellectual depth to navigate modern criticisms. When you recognize that the classical debate was a defense mechanism for the sanctity of the wahyu, you gain the tools to defend the scripture's integrity. You move from mere belief to profound, informed conviction.